We're on the train on the way to Comic Con. We've made it to London. It is 9:15. Pab doesn't get in until about 10, so we're just making use of the first class lounge, filling up on snacks and beverages, tiny bottles of water. Sheepdog's here though. So's Anna.
Hello.
We'll see Pab soon. What you might just be able to see there behind me is that Anna's having a massage. Can't take that girl anywhere. If you're new to the Kev convention experience, there are a couple of important things that you need to know before you settle yourself in for a weekend of Comic Con viewing. The main, most important thing is we don't spend a lot of time in Comic Con. It's now 10:15. We're still right in the centre of London. We're outside Euston Station now because this is where Pab's going to be meeting us. We spent about an hour sampling the freebies in the first class lounge at King's Cross. We'll meet up with Pab. Then we're still not heading straight to Comic Con. We're going to head over the city to Stratford, check all our bags into the hotel because we've had some messages come out from the good people of Comic Con saying that there's obviously additional security checks because of what happened in Manchester earlier in the week. So we're going to check all our bags there, then head over to the XL probably early afternoon, where we've been given a secret press and industry entrance where we can hopefully avoid the queues and the security checks a little bit more. Not that we're trying to avoid the security checks, let me make that very clear, we just want to avoid the queues. So we'll perhaps get to the convention. If we're there by 2 o'clock, I'll be surprised. And then later on today, we're booked onto the London Eye. We want to try and go and get some barbecue food, but we might struggle because it's FA Cup final day and the place we get it is also a sports bar. And we also want to go to the loading bar to try some of the gaming themed cocktails that I've got. So very action-packed day ahead. I still don't know at this stage whether it's going to be one long vlog or a sort of a mini vlog and then a proper video of the weekend coming out early next week. I guess you can figure it out for yourself judging by the length of the video. If it's more than 10 minutes long, we went for the long vlog. But Pab is here. It just says "Go You" on a message from Pab. Does anyone know what "Go You" means?
You alright?
It's Pab!
Hello. How are you doing?
We've made it to the hotel. Our room wasn't ready yet. We were going to check our bags, but Pab's room is ready. So we're leaving our bags in his room. And the view out of Pab's window, for those of you who like your football, there's, I don't know, some team play there. So we've got the West Ham ground there, formerly the Olympic Stadium. And then over there we've got the city, all the gherkin and whatnot. I might do that with a proper lens later, because at some point I need to justify buying a telephoto lens. Time check, it's 11:30 now. For those of you who know London Premier Inn locations, or this part of London, the hotel is basically in the Westfield shopping centre. So despite the fact we're here for Comic Con and all the other Londony stuff, as we walked through the shopping centre on the way in, we saw loads of really cool looking shops, like nerd shops. 3 nerd shops. So we're going to go and check them out first, just in case there's not enough collectibles and stuff at Comic Con when we get there later this afternoon. Sheepdog.
When hair levels fall to an unacceptable level of bored, give the subject this packet of pills. Miracle hair.
Now I'm going to snap my fingers, and when we come back you'll have hair. Oh. Well, that shop gets a big thumbs up. Now we're crossing over to the next one, Millennia. I mean, we might not have to go to Comic Con. This is basically Comic Con in a shop, apart from the comics. Lunch has been consumed, we're nearly there. 12:30, we left the house at 7:30 this morning. It doesn't take 5 hours to get from our house to Comic Con, unless you do it our way. Well, it turns out the secret press entrance is the exact same normal press entrance it always is. We've just got off the train and stopped early for no reason and are now walking through the back streets.
And it smells.
Yeah, it really stinks here today. But we are very close. Comic Con is just there. There are obviously lots of cosplayers around us as well. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get through the little gated off area that they have out the back without tickets, and then get through and collect the press passes, get in there. Probably spend no more than 10 minutes in there today because it's always too busy on the Saturday, and head back out again and do some sightseeing. Well, we've made it in. It is nearly 1 o'clock. I don't know how much filming I'll be able to do in here because of how loud it is, but we have arrived at Comic Con London 2017, and there's a massive Wonder Woman DC poster over there. I realise it makes me a hypocrite after the video yesterday explaining why you shouldn't buy convention mystery boxes, but this DC mystery box, firstly only 20 quid, secondly limited 2,500 a day at the convention. At some point later on this afternoon we'll find somewhere to go and hide, and I'll open it up and show you what's inside. So if you are here on a Sunday, you can get in on the 500 then if it's any good. Sheepdog's buying one too. He wanted to see it was in mine first, but the man said they're all different. We'll find out if we were lied to. When we were here in October, fidget spinners, nobody ever heard of them. Now, there's loads of stands full of fidget spinners, only £1 each on that one. I think the fact that you can now buy them for £1 means the trend is dying. No more fidget spinner videos. I suspect that might be where they're keeping the pop vinyls. So we're heading in there now. There's a queue around the corner here to get into the place where you can buy Funko stuff. They have got convention exclusive pops in there. It looks like Superman and Wonder Woman in a little 2-pack. But that is the queue to get in. And as I probably won't buy one, that feels like a job for Sunday afternoon if it happens at all. So I'm not queuing to go into a Funko market stall. That's just silly. DC mystery box official unboxing thing. Limited edition, 500 of these available per day. It's obviously, why are you at an angle? It's obviously going to be the best mystery box in the history of conventions. If this one manages to be rubbish, then we know for sure never to buy convention mystery boxes again. So we have, this is actually pretty cool. There is a Batman shirt. Batman shirt. Batman shirt. There's DC Universe Animated Original Movie Superman Unbound. There's a sticker. It's a tattoo! I have a tattoo. I'm going to put my tattoo on my arm.
Not a real one.
There's Wonder Woman stickers.
Stick them on your lunchbox.
New Superman issue 1. That's actually quite good. I like that comic. Wonder Woman, Her Greatest Battles. Natural Trade. That's really cool as well. And the DC Originals character photo booth. That's right, for the rest of the weekend we're going to be DC characters because we have the photo. That for 20 quid, if you are going to be at Comic Con this weekend, then you need to get in on this. 20 quid. If you get here early on the Sunday, there's 500 of these available. I'm told they're all a little bit different. Sheepdog's got one as well. Have you got the same stuff? Yeah, Sheepdog's got different stuff. Let's see what Sheepdog's got.
I got the Wonder Woman, Her Greatest Battles, which I was actually coming here to buy, so that's good. I got Harley Quinn, number 2, the same t-shirt as Kev, Batman, Gotham Knight, tattoo, a phone sticker, and the DC photo booth thing that Kev got.
I officially endorse that mystery box. We have had a little wander around the convention. It's now 2 o'clock. It's so hot in there though, far too hot. I don't know what our plan's going to be for the rest of the day, but probably most of the convention stuff will be tomorrow, because usually Sunday afternoon, much less busy, and we can go in and have a proper look around. I mean, the fact that we had to queue to buy a Funko Pop seems a little bit silly. So, I don't know, we're going to go on an adventure of some kind, maybe. Slight change of plan. Anna is outside reading her book, because it's too hot in here. Sheepdog has to disappear, he's only here for today, and not even for the full afternoon, because he's going on holiday tomorrow. So me, Pam and Sheepdog have come back in to buy some comics and toys and things, while Anna reads her book in the sun, and then we'll meet up again in an hour or so and see what we can see. Which side are the comics on?
This side.
This side then. Gaming section. Don't need to go there. That's what Sheepdog's buying. 25 minutes since we left Anna outside. I'm now absolutely convinced she had the right idea. I think I'm going to go out and join her. It's so hot in here. It's only 2:30, but goodness me is it hot. We need to be back over to the hotel for about 4 o'clock, but we're not going to have time to go to dinner before we go to the London Eye, and I want to go to dinner before we go to the London Eye. So, head back out there, need to get a drink before I pass out. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. And see if Anna's still there, or if she's just legged it. Come into the shop to get a drink. Come on. Oh my God. The sheer sadness of being lactose intolerant but liking ice cream. Show them what you've got. She's got an empty ice cream cone because she wanted to be part of the experience. I have an ice cream. Well, it is now 3:30. It's about an hour and a half since we split up from the rest of the group. We've just sort of been mooching around this part of London, soaking in the atmosphere, haven't we? It's been really cool. It's lovely and windy out here. You can probably hear it on the microphone. My apologies for that. It's still really hot, but we've been up in an ice cream. We've got a nice view of the O2 over there. And the cable cars going across there, which we will have a go on. We wanted to do it this afternoon, but the queue is so long for that. So we're probably going to hang around here at Comic Con for another half hour or so. Then we need to head back to Stratford, check into our hotel, then get out.
How far about half an hour?
Maybe, it really depends. Cause we've got not so much, because we've got to be back at the London Eye in the centre of the city for 7 o'clock. So we have to be there half hour before our booking. In between those, we want to get barbecue food, which I assume so. We could have it after. I don't really know. There's like 5 Bodines across London. We normally go to Tower Hill, but
the thing is, I was thinking, when's our trip?
When's our what?
When's our trip?
What, in the London Eye?
Yeah.
About 7:45.
So by the time that's finished, isn't the football finished?
Yes.
Football's at 5:30, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what time Bodine serves until though. Are you going to be able to survive until like 9 o'clock with that, isn't it? We might do it afterwards then. Although that was when we were going to go to the loading bar. We'll figure something out. We probably can have these discussions off camera and you'll just get to see what we did. Yeah, I suspect we're either going to have to sacrifice barbecue food or loading bar.
Loading bar.
I really want to have portal shots. And plus loading bar is half a mile from our hotel, so I guess in theory we could turn up at the loading bar at like 11 if we really wanted to, although I should be editing the vlog then. If this episode didn't come out until like Sunday night, Monday morning, it's because that's the plan we went for, and you'll find out later in the vlog.
But last time we were back at the hotel for 9:30 because there was nothing to do.
I know, but I really want portal shots. Well, they're queuing around the corner and up the street for the cable cars, so it looks like we're not getting the cable cars back.
Back to Stratford, isn't it?
Which is a shame. Royal Victoria back to Stratford it is. Done our stuff at the hotel. Pab will put on his going out shirt.
I haven't brought one.
What do you mean you've not brought one?
I haven't brought one.
You always have a going out shirt.
I don't have enough bags.
Well, no going out shirt. And then we'll go out. Well, it turns out that although that was less picturesque than going over the cable cars would have been, I've managed to not poo myself in fear, which is a bonus. Plus, we're now at Stratford International Station, which opens up right outside the door to our hotel. The only thing between the exit to this station and the door to our hotel is a pub. Potential disaster, the little press pass thing that's been dangling off my pocket all day has gone missing. If they don't let me in tomorrow, I'll be so very, very sad and angry. And it'll probably make for quite a good video. 4:36. We need to charge everything, shower, get out of the room, meet Pab in 15 minutes. I will check in when we're done. Start a timer. Shower done. Transferring stuff onto laptop now. 5 gig worth of images so far. There's a chance this might be the end of part 1 of this vlog. So if it is, check back later, save part 2. If it's not, the vlog continues forthwith. 5 o'clock on the dot. I don't remember how long we said it would take. I've changed lenses as well. Let me know if you're too close to my face. This is as far as it goes. But we can zoom in on stuff better. There's logic to it.
Hello.
Who were you expecting?
Dunno.
That was a very nervous door opening.
Dunno. I expected you were filming me, so it's kind of been funny.
Right, slight change of plan. We're now at the O2, where we're going to try and find something to eat before heading over to the London Eye a little bit later on. You waving in the background, Pab.
Yeah.
Change of plan again. There's an Iron Maiden concert at the O2, which is fine. But because of that, there is a massive, massive queue for security and bags to be searched. Like a queue almost around the corner. That we've got to be at the London Eye in an hour and 10 minutes. We only want to go in there to eat. I don't think we're going to get through the queue, get some food and get to the London Eye in time. So it's looking more and more like we're not going to eat before we go, which is a shame. I think I just like being in crowds of people who are all sharing an interest. I think it's why I like football. That's why Comic Con is awesome. Now it's Iron Maiden, which I have no interest. I wonder how many people have been to both. Bearing in mind we're just the other side of the river. There's the cable car thing that comes out at the XL basically, where we were this afternoon. So might start wandering around and asking people how many of them went to Comic Con as well. There was one guy I saw walk past in a massive Iron Maiden jacket with a little bag with a load of Star Wars pops in, which I thought was really cool. He's done both. That's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Why? Why am I mean? It was deliberately so I could get this shut. If ever there was a time to put my wide angle lens back on, it's now. That's a little bit of the London Eye. We're going on that in a minute. So it seems that despite booking a time and being told to arrive half an hour before, we actually just have to join a queue. And this isn't the queue, this is the queue to join the queue. We are booked on 7:45, it's 4 minutes past 7 at the moment. 7:45 is ambitious. Well, only 25 minutes in the queue before the queue. Now we're in the queue. I'm fascinated by the amount of people posing for photographs with those two armed policemen. That's just a bit weird. Well, after all that, we're on with 8 minutes to spare. Awesome. cool shot.
Yeah.
So we've just gone over the top.
Yeah.
If we have a look at the top, it's there. It's a pretty cool view from up here. Do the Kev trademark spinning around shot. Why did that just echo above me? That was weird. It says don't lean on the door. Surely if I lean on the door it's not going to open. I'll give you £6 if you lean on that door.
Not chancing it. Not for £6.
What is your price for leaning on the door?
You haven't got enough.
You realise I've got all those internet monies.
Still not enough.
What do you think then? How many years have you been asking for this?
5?
Worth the wait? Enjoyed it? Do we have to do it every time we come to London now?
No, because that line out there, I'm not a fan of. My heels hurt.
How hungry are you at this
I'm
point?
not
Is
hungry
it
as well.
8:15? We've walked 21,692 steps so far today.
I've done 24,225.
We're going to try and head to Bodine's for some barbecue food now.
It's a wait.
We need to stand in the photo areas. Standing in the photo areas. Whoa. And we're off. That was awesome. I apologise for the fact I've probably just really bored you with all the shots from up there, but it was still really cool. It had to be done. And now, the gift shop. The gift shop experience could do better. Although there was some really cool Lego of like the London cityscape, which we thought we'd get for Andy, but the London Eye on there doesn't turn and he would just snap it trying to force it to turn, so we decided against it. We didn't get our photo because we only got about 4 seconds to look at it before they put the next photos up, so just waiting for Anna. Let's go to Bodine's. I really want barbecue food. Is it that way? This way, over the bridge. The temperature's dropped a little bit. I'm still not regretting the decision to wear shorts. However, I do feel ever so slightly underdressed. Tower Hill Station. This close to Bodine's now. Please let them have a table for us. That's what I'm talking about. Excuse me while I murder this plate of food. Beautiful bronze guys. Thank you. Enjoy the meal. Well, that was fantastic as ever. If you come to London and have never been to Bodine's Barbecue, you've not been to London.
There's a plenty of.
Yeah, they're delicious. Now, this is a message for future Kev. Future Kev, as handy as it is having a hotel that's fairly close to the convention, and as nice as it is to have a hotel that's fairly cheap, none of that really matters when it's 10:05 at night, you've just had your fill of meat and whiskey, and you're half an hour away from the hotel on the tube. From now on, you book the old hotel that we had last year. None of this Stratford nonsense. So now I've got to sit on the tube for half an hour. 10:33 PM, we're at West Ham station. We've got a 9-minute wait for the DLR to get us back to Stratford International. As you learned earlier today, Stratford International is right outside the door of our hotel. I'm hoping we'll get there in time for last orders at the pub outside. Pub's shaking his head as if that's not going to happen. Steps update, 24,737 steps today, which
How many?
I'm 24,737, which I'm sure we'll agree is quite the effort. What are you on?
27.
The benefits of having tiny legs. We had a good day.
Yeah, I'm just tired now. Me and Pab are shattered.
Yeah.
We were both falling asleep on the train.
I may have caught that on video.
Tiring. I'm getting up
It's alright for you too, I've got to edit a vlog yet.
I had 5 hours sleep. But in other news, my back, no pain. My legs and my feet.
Because of the massage this morning?
Yep.
You're going to have another one tomorrow? You're going to ask them to do your feet?
They won't do my feet.
Why?
I would love my feet doing, but she won't even rub them because you're mean.
So I'm afraid of breaking them.
I want you to break them so they don't have to move anymore. They need fixing badly.
This is a great park. Look at this, it's all wooden and it's really, really cool. I want to go and play in it.
16 years.
And this, that's the station by the way. Stratford International Station. That's the pub we were talking about. That's the park. That's our hotel. See?
Potentially bring
All very, very easy. Now I just need someone to buy a bottle of water before bed, or I'm going to have the headache in the morning. Back in the hotel, it is 10:59, 25,212 steps. My feet are destroyed. I'm very tired. We are at the convention again tomorrow though, so if you are at London Comic Con on the Sunday, come and say hello to old Kev. But for now, I have a date with a MacBook because we need to get this bad boy edited. So if you've enjoyed this, please make sure you pop a like on there. I know it's been a mammoth episode. For all I know, it might have been 2 yet. I still haven't decided what I'm doing with that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Say goodbye, Anna.
no.
That was Anna saying goodbye.